Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Hard Forever coming at you with another model. This model came out like last year, sometime like December of last year sometime. I kind of first passed on it at first. But after I saw HD's video on this model though, I kind of had second thoughts about it. And the more I looked at his video, the more it inspired me to go get it. So I finally did go get this model. This is my second Delta Airlines A330-300 model. The first one I got was back in July 2012. That was the first A330 model that Gemini Jets produced. Okay, today you're going to be reviewing a Gemini Jets Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300 HGW, the higher gross weight version in a 1/200 scale model. I'll go into more details about the HGW, what that's about in a minute, okay? But let me give you some information about Delta, how they came into existence as a corporation. Delta was founded on May 30th, 1924 as Huff Dale Industries Incorporated in Macon, Georgia. Then the company moved to Monroe, Louisiana in 1925, then commenced operations on June 17, 1929, then relocated its corporate headquarters to Atlanta, Georgia in 1941. As of 2016, Delta is the 6th oldest airline by foundation date and the oldest airline still operating in the United States of America today. The corporate headquarters of Delta, along with its main hub of operation, is located on the grounds of Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, which is located approximately 7 miles south of downtown Atlanta, Georgia. Delta also operates hubs in Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, Amsterdam, Charles de Gaulle International Airport, Paris, France, Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport, Hebron, Kentucky, Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport, and Romulus, Michigan, John F. Kennedy International Airport in Jamaica, Queens, New York, LaGuardia Airport, located in East Elmhurst, Queens, New York, Logan International Airport, located in Boston, Massachusetts, Los Angeles International Airport, located in Los Angeles, California, Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Tokyo Narita International Airport, located in Tokyo, Japan, Salt Lake City International Airport, located in Salt Lake City, Utah, and Seattle-Tacoma International Airport in Seattle, Washington, and Raleigh-Durham International Airport, located in Cedar Fork Township, Wake County, North Carolina, which is a suburb of Raleigh and Durham, is also a focus city for Delta Airlines. Delta currently operates as a 3-star rating according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. Okay, what you're looking at there, that's the box right there, folks. That's the Gemini 200 logo there. There's the Delta logo, the Delta title, the Sky Team logo, the aircraft type, and the rest of the information on the box right there. And then, of course, you know that's the model stand right there. I'll go into more detail on that in a moment. Then I'm gonna let you see the back of the aircraft, okay? The back of the aircraft box model, okay? The box that the model came in, okay? Okay, folks, this is the back of the box. You see the Gemini 200 logo, all the information about Gemini Jets and all that good stuff. There's the Facebook deal. You know, if you're on Facebook and you're a collector and you don't have Gemini Jets or JC Wings as your light, you probably want to add them onto your light because they always inform you what's getting ready to come down the pike. And then there's 2015, like I told you, came out like December 2015. All right. Okay, this is the top of the box. You see all the information right there. Of course, you know this model is only for those 14 and above. All right. And of course, you know that's the bottom of the box. You know, you can also go to their website as well. They can inform you about what's getting ready to come down the pipe, what they're getting released as well. Alrighty. Alright, folks. This is the left side of the box. You know, the Gemini 200 decal, the diecast information, the aircraft type, and then there's the model information as well. And finally, this is the right side of the box. So your same information as the left side. Alright. There you have it. Okay, folks, and this is the model stand you see here that came with the model and everything. There's a nice little padding right there, so you decide to put your model on the stand. You ain't got to worry about getting it scratched up, what have you, okay? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with all that information out of the way about how Delta came into existence, the packaging and the boxing here, and the model stand, here is the model, folks. Okay, there it is, folks. The Gemini Jets, Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300, the HGW, the high gross weight version of the 1/200 scale model. Okay, now let me give you some information about the livery, how that came about, okay? This is Delta's current livery, which is called Upward and Onward. This livery was introduced on April 30th, 2007 after the airline emerged from bankruptcy restructuring. This livery continues to honor Delta's past heritage while at the same time reflecting a modern look for an airline that is totally focused on the overall customer experience, okay? Now the launch customer of the Airbus A330-300 HGW, the high gross weight variant, okay? If you didn't know by now, Delta became the launch customer for the latest Airbus A330-300 variant, the 242-ton Airbus A330-300 HGW, the high gross weight variant. And Delta placed orders for 10 of these aircraft on September 4th, 2013 and received their very first one bearing the registration number N822NW on May 27, 2015 at the Airbus wide-body assembly line and headquarters facility in Toulouse, France. 8 of these aircraft, the Airbus A330-300 high gross weight version, are currently operating in service, and the remaining 2 are scheduled to enter Delta's fleet sometime in 2017. Delta is one of 11 airlines to acquire this aircraft variant, the Airbus A330-300 high gross weight version. Alright, now let me give you some more information about this aircraft. Delta is the biggest Airbus A330 operator in North America with a total of 40 Airbus A330s in their fleet in 2 variants, 11 of those are the Airbus A330-200s, and the remaining 29 are the Airbus A330-300s, including 8 of the newest Airbus A330-300 high gross weight variant. Delta is scheduled to receive their first of 25 next generation Airbus A330-900 NEOs, which stands for New Engine Option, sometime in 2019. So with that said, let's get down to the information about the details on this aircraft, shall we? Okay folks, now we're going to start on the port side of this aircraft, the left side as usual. There's the cockpit windows right there. I'll show you at a different angle on those. Then there's the gear with the partial registration number 3322, and then there's the realistic nose gears right there, and then along with the gear door. Okay, now let's start with this logo right here. It's called the SkyTeam logo. Delta became a member of the SkyTeam Alliance as one of the founding members on June 22nd, 2000, which consists of 20 other airline members from 5 inhabited continents. The other founding members were Aero Mexico, Air France, and Korean Air, okay? And then this little logo you see displayed here by the L1 door as well as the L2 door right there, folks. These logos indicate that Wi-Fi is accessible and available aboard this aircraft and the majority of Delta's fleet. And then you see the little logo right here. It's called the red widget logo. This is Delta's current logo, and the modern updated 3-dimensional red widget logo was unveiled and introduced on April 30th, 2007, the same day that Delta emerged from bankruptcy restructuring, and at the same time continue to honor the heritage of the most famous version of the Delta widget logo that was actually introduced in 1959. And then you see the Delta title right there above the windows. And then you come over here, the inboard landing lights right there on the wings. Then I'm gonna show these engines at another angle, okay? Okay folks, now you're looking at these engines from the side angle. These are different type of engine. Usually on the 330s, Delta usually have the Pratt & Whitney engines, but since this is a high gross weight version, they decided to go with this particular engine, and these are the General Electric CF6-80E1A4 engines that Delta uses on this particular aircraft variant. the Airbus A330-300 HGW, the high gross weight version. Okay, see all the little information right there, the little cone right there, and the gears right there as well. Now I'm gonna turn it around, let you see it at a front angle, let you see the front angle of these engines. Okay folks, now you're looking at the front angle of these CF6 engines right here. They do spin, a little difficulty there. Okay, spinning, excellent. All right, now I'm gonna let you see the front end of the aircraft, okay, and the right side engine on the starboard side as well. Okay, now we're looking at the front angle of this aircraft. You got a better view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. There's the nose right there, and you see right there the A330-300 decal underneath the nose right there. I'll show you at a better angle in a moment. Then there's the gear lights right there, the nose gear lights right there, the two little pearls right there, and then there's nose gear right there as well. And then you come over here, folks. Okay, and the engines over here spin as well. Okay, you get the idea. And then there's the inboard landing light here on this side as well. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna take it back to the port side of the aircraft, the left side, and show you more information on there as well. Okay, we're back on the port side of the aircraft and everything. You see the red navigation light as well, as long as the winglet on this Airbus A330-300 HGW. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna take you back to the rear part of the aircraft, and there's some more information back there. Okay, as we continue, shall we? Now we're at the rear of the aircraft. Let's start with the American flag. You see there, folks, right there. This flag represents the country where Delta operates from as one of the major flag carriers of the United States of America. All right, and then we get over here, folks, the registration number N822NW. This aircraft bearing the registration number N822NW was actually the first of 10 Airbus A330-300 HGWs to enter Delta's fleet, and the first test flight for this aircraft took place on April 24, 2015, and was delivered to Delta on May 27, 2015. Okay, now let's continue on. Okay, we continue on the back of the rear of the aircraft. We're on the tail part. Okay, you see the Delta logo on the tail along with the registration number. Let me give you some information about that logo, how that came about. The Delta logo that's displayed on the tail, as you see here, it actually symbolizes this iconic logo pointing in a northwest direction due to the airline's merger with Northwest Airlines, which took place on October 29, 2008. And the merger was completed on January 31st, 2010. Okay? So, and there, of course, you know, there's the registration number up there above the tail. All right? Now I'm going to show you the APU exhaust hole from a different angle, so I'm going to show you that as well. Okay? Okay, folks, now we look at the APU exhaust hole right here, little hole right there, see, and then the little strobe lights right there underneath there, and then there's the strobe light on this side of the by the APU exhaust hole as well. Okay, now I'm going to show you the rear angle of this aircraft in its entirety. All right, so here we go. All right, this is the Airbus A330-300 HGW, the high gross weight variant in the rear angle, from a rear angle in its entirety, as you see there. All right, now I'm going to turn to the starboard side, and there's more information revealed to be told there as well. Okay, folks, now we're on the starboard side of the aircraft, which is known as the right side of the aircraft. We start with the cockpit windows right there. There's the SkyTeam logo, the Delta title, the red widget logo there. You see the front cargo container door right there. And there's the partial registration number you see displayed there on the nose gear door. And then there's the nose gear right there, folks. And there's the inboard landing light on the wing, as I showed you earlier. And then there's the nice little fat CF6 engine right there that's put on this aircraft. And we come over here, folks. There's the green navigation light along with the winglet on this side of the aircraft as well. Now I'm going to take you to the back of the aircraft and show you more information back there, okay? Alright, now at the rear of the aircraft, you see the rear cargo container door. See the bulk bin door right here, the American flag, the registration number, and the famous red widget logo on the tail, as well as the registration number on the tail, okay? Okay folks, before I put this mount on the stand, I'm gonna let you see it roll. It does roll, so see, rolls pretty smooth, okay? Impressive. Alright, the gears tilt. Gears tilt, okay? So with that said, I'm getting ready to show you the aerial top bird's eye view of this aircraft and the undercarriage view of this aircraft as well. Alright, so here we go. Okay, we're gonna start here. There's the top view of the aircraft. See the cockpit windshield wipers right there. Another antenna there. You see the Delta title and the logo on both sides of the aircraft. There's the anti-collision beacon light right there. And then there's the Wi-Fi box right there. Another antenna there. Another one right there. See the tail there, and you see the little dots right here. That's displayed over here as well. Those are the illuminator light that light up this tail when it flies during nighttime. Okay, I'm gonna show you at another angle. All right. Okay, those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail you see here when it flies during nighttime. Okay. Now we on the starboard side. You see the engines right here. The CF6 engines right there. Somewhere in there, the fuel dump valve. It's right in here somewhere. The fuel dump valve, okay. Then there's the winglet over here. And then we come over here. Same thing, the CF6 engine right here. And then there's the fuel dump valve right here. Alright. And then there's the winglet on this side as well, okay? Okay, we're at the belly view of this aircraft. You know, I'll show you a better view of the Airbus A330-300 right there by the nose. There's gears right there. The nose gear door right there. Okay, there's the antenna there. Sorry about that, folks. Then there's the Delta logo right there, the Delta title right there. And then there's the hole where the stand goes in at. And then there's the anti-collision beacon light right there, folks. The Gemini Jets logo, the two antennas right there. And the APU housing right there. Okay. There's, all right. Then there's the gears right here. They do tilt, I mentioned earlier. There's the engines underneath. There's the fuel dump valve right there. Got a better view, okay? Alright. Same over here as well. Okay. And then there's the fuel dump valve here as well, okay? This is the okay, with that information out the way, I'll show you the aerial top view and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. Now I'm going to put it on the stand that I showed you earlier, right here. So here we go. Okay, I finally got this model on the stand. You see here, there's something about these 330s though. When you put them on the stand, they don't sit straight. They sit still awkward in an awkward position, but this is pretty good right now. See the gears right there. The whole aircraft is in entirety, okay? Now I'm going to show you the front angle of this aircraft on the stand. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the front angle of the aircraft. You see the whole aircraft, including the nice little CF6 engines on the left and the right side of the aircraft. You know, and everything, the whole wings and everything, what have you, okay? Now I'm going to show you the starboard side of the aircraft, alright? Now you're looking at the starboard side in a takeoff or landing position right there. See, these had no gear replacements, so I ain't got to worry about going into details with that. You know, I'll be glad they get to that point when they put the gear replacements on the 330s as well, okay? That's the whole aircraft from the starboard side, alright? Okay, Now this is the rear view of the aircraft, what have you. You know, you see the whole aircraft from its rear view angle, as you see here. Okay, now I'm back to the original angle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this model off the stand, since there's no gear replacement information on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this bad boy off the stand and go ahead and wrap this model review up. Okay folks, now the seating configuration. Delta only has one seating configuration, folks. The Delta Airbus A330-300 high gross weight version seats 293 passengers in a 3-class cabin configuration layout. Now here's the breakdown, folks. From rows 1 to 9, that'll be from here to here. You have a total of 34 Delta 1 flatbed seats. That's like business class, folks. And then rows 10 to 14, that'll be from here to here. You have 40 Delta Comfort Plus seats. That's like premium economy. And then from rows 15 to 43, that'll be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 219 economy class seats. Alright, total 293 seats. And finally, Delta currently utilizes their Airbus A330-300s on routes from Atlanta to Honolulu, Los Angeles, Seattle, Detroit, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Frankfurt, Munich, Dublin, Paris Charles de Gaulle, Rome, Amsterdam, Madrid, Barcelona, Rio de Janeiro, and Sao Paulo, Brazil. And from New York JFK to Istanbul, Los Angeles, Amsterdam, Madrid, Barcelona, Rome, Milan, Dublin, and Athens, Greece. And from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Atlanta, Amsterdam, and Phoenix. And from Portland to Amsterdam, from Detroit to Atlanta, Amsterdam, and Paris Charles de Gaulle. And from Seattle to Atlanta, Amsterdam, Tokyo Narita, Singapore via Tokyo Narita, and Hong Kong. Those are the routes, folks. Well, folks, this is all I have for this model review. This model is still available, to my surprise. It's still available. You can get it at all retailers across the country, you know, even on eBay as well. It's still available, folks. But I did order the Airbus A320 with the sharklets. I will show you that momentarily, though. It's a nice little model. Just get ready for it. But in the meantime, please rate and subscribe and leave me your comments and suggestions and what I can do to improve my video quality, or if you have any questions about certain models, what have you, whether it's made from Gemini Jets, JC Wings, In-Flight, or Phoenix, what have you. Don't be afraid to leave your information down there. I love to hear from you. So with that said, in the meantime, take care. God bless. I have more coming, okay?